Hey all my friends, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so excited about this new collection that I just finished up. I'm calling it my Vintage Children's Story Collection. So as you may recognize, some of the images are from the Dick and Jane books, and so I just love the vintage elements that these bring and thought how cute it would be to do some journals. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, as I have 5 in this collection, so it'll take a few minutes to get through all of them. And all of them are relatively the same as far as what they have inside of them. So this is the first one, and I am calling it Stories. It measures approximately 5.5 inches wide by 10 inches tall. And it has this cute little children's page of the children laughing and just having fun. It also features some vintage gauze. This is some vintage fabric and vintage buttons as well. So all of them have vintage elements to them. It does have a lace tie. Let me flip it over and I'll show you the back. So again, that fabric just wraps on around to the back. So if we open it on up, the first page starts out with the children's book page. We also have a tuck spot up here if you would like to put anything up there. All of these journals do feature a lot of lace, trims, ribbons. They also have vintage dictionary pages, some regular type paper, leisure paper with some tuck spots, some scrapbook paper. This one has some really pretty trim that's been sewn onto the side, so there is a lot of sewing elements in each one of these journals. This is vintage ledger paper, has a little flip out. So I think these are really cute. I think you're going to incorporate these into your journaling any time of year. They would also be a great little present for somebody you may know that wants to get started in journaling. They're not too big, so wouldn't be too overpowering for somebody. So that is the first one. And again, these will each be listed in my Etsy shop, and this one will be called Stories. Okay, moving on to the second one. This one is called Let's Be Friends. I just think this image is just the cutest thing. The 4 of them walking off to go imagine and play and do whatever they want to do in their world. This also features vintage fabric. And then there's the back in this green with vintage buttons as well. Open it on up, and then basically the same thing. This one has a pocket on the bottom. The children's book pages, some ribbon. So like I said, you're going to get pretty much the same type of pages in each one. Obviously just different pages, different dictionary pages. That's the center of the signature. Each one will have some different scrapbook paper that I've incorporated as well. So you have a lot of room to create and make whatever you would like. So again, this one is called Let's Be Friends. This is my last one of this size. This is called Fun Day. You can see the 2 of them having ice cream, talking about what they're going to do on their fun day. This is the front. Also has some buttons, the muslin, and then there's the back. And these, a lot of them have the sari silk ties. next one opens up to a cute book page of them helping their mom. They just got back from the grocery store. Some really pretty lace details. More ribbon and trim. Some different scrapbook paper with some lace. So I guess it really just, you know, kind of depends on your preference, which cover you might be interested in getting. I just think they're so cute. All right, and that is book number 3. Again, it is Fun Day. All right, my 4th one is, this one is, my last 2 are just a little bit bigger. This one is called Playtime. It measures 7.5 inches wide by 10 inches tall. It is also one signature, has the same amount of pages. It also has this cute little trim tie for the closure. And then as you can see, the little girl playing with her bear, and vintage buttons and muslin as well. And this is what the back looks like. This is a vintage fabric, so there might be some discoloration in it just because it is very old. All right, so let's take a look at it. Like I said, it's pretty much the same as the other ones. It's just a little bit wider. So this also has a pocket. Cute little first page with the trim. It has a lot of, you know, each one of them do have a lot of blank pages for journaling. And then of course, you know, you can stick all of your ephemera, anything like that you'd like to do. This one has some pockets. They all have some little pockets and tuck spots throughout. Some ribbon. That's the middle of the signature. I always try to incorporate things that I know I would like to do when I'm journaling and have little spots that you can stick things. So again, this is the 4th one in the collection, and it is called Playtime. All right, so moving on to the very last one. I think this actually might be my favorite. I'm calling it Dress Up. This also features some vintage fabric that I think is just so cute. And then the little girl, she's playing dress up, and you can see her mom there in the background looking for some clothes. I just think it's so cute. The vintage buttons, the muslin. I just really think it's adorable. This is actually some real vintage silk ribbon. That's the closure. And then there you have the back. So again, just like the others, open it up. Has this beautiful bright scrapbook paper, tuck spot, and your first book page. Some little trims. They got really colorful little books, journals, which I like. I also like, you know, you can add just whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy that day. Maybe some days aren't so happy. But there's lots of room to journal about that. Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you sad, whatever you're feeling. That's what these journals are great for. It's so fun and nice to be able to look back on memories. There's so many memories that I know for myself, things that I've forgotten, and I really enjoy looking back on my journals and remembering things that I would have never remembered before. So again, there's a lot of little tuck spots in here, and then that last page. And so that is my 5 journals for this vintage children's story collection. They are now available in my Etsy shop, so the link will be down below. My Etsy shop name is Edith Hattie Designs, and my name is Jana. And I thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video today, and I hope everybody has a great day. And remember to always be nice and kind to somebody today. See y'all soon. Bye, guys.